Today we're doing my makeup using Color Theory, and as you can see, it looks really good. So let's get into the video. This is my base that I started off with, and I will be dropping a tutorial about how I did it. I'm using my Morphe palette here, and I'm going in with like a nice solid brown shade just to get me started. I'm using Color Theory doing my makeup, and basically that means typing in your undertone, your overtone, and like your hair color into ChatGPT, and they're going to tell you what makeup looks best on you. Now, I've done this on this channel before, but now I'm doing it in a bold way. Last time I did a really natural look. So let's get further into it. I'm going to be using a lot of that Morphe palette. Now I'm going in with a bit of a lighter color for my brows. I just kind of want a little more definition there, especially since I did like not a halo brow, so like it's not really bright there. So I was like, let's enhance that a little bit. So the best recommendation I can give you guys when it comes to doing your makeup using Color Theory, figure out what colors you want and then go on Pinterest and type in makeup looks using that color. Now, you don't have to do the entire look that's the exact same, but it kind of gives you a bit of an idea of like, okay, where should I place this color? And that's kind of how I came up with this look. I went on Pinterest, and one color that really stuck out to me was turquoise because they said that that was my color or that would make my eyes pop. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm packing in some brown shimmer, and it's really cute. I really like it. I'm packing in like the same kind of brown color, just sparkly. And then on my upper lid, I did go in with like a brighter gold sunset sparkle just to really add definition. I will say if you were to do this, definitely use your fingers. I'm not used to using my fingers, but it makes the product more shiny. I feel so, or like going with a really flat brush, but I didn't have that on me, so this is kind of what I used, and then that's the very sparkly sunset shade I was talking about. I use that on my inner corner and like towards my brow, basically, and I was like, wow, this is bright. This is blinding. Okay. I'm not used to that much of a shine. I do want to do more gold looks cuz I feel like that looks good on my skin, but this is probably the most gold I've done, and I like it. It's really cute, especially with the hair. That's another thing that Color Theory kind of comes in at is even your hair. They'll be like, "Oh, wear brown hair and, you know, ginger and auburn colors because that goes well with your skin tone." You can even take a photo of yourself on ChatGPT and they'll show you all these different, this would look good on you. I will say the photo recommendations that they give you are sometimes like so outdated. So, yes, definitely go on Pinterest or like TikTok and see people who have a similar contrast to you, and it'll definitely give you ideas for your makeup, your hair, even the clothes that you wear. I've been really loving Color Theory because it makes your skin pop. Okay, it really does. And so that's the turquoise. I know it's not super turquoisey, like it's not dark. The one they recommended to me was dark. I used like a lighter version of that. So let's just say like a Tiffany bluish, greenish color, really light. And I really loved it. I could have went darker. Don't know why I didn't go darker actually, but I was using like an inspo pick and it kind of looked like this color. And something I would also recommend is like get a white pen. I didn't have one. And as you can see, I was really packing that powder into my waterline, or not into my waterline, but just right around it. And it took me a minute. And then I went in with brown to kind of make that color pop a little bit more. And I'm not used to doing like pastel colors in my waterline. So this was definitely new territory for me. And what I mean by that is I love a sultry look. I love black eyeliner or maybe even a brown one. So this was so different. I went in with that same sunset shade from that Morphe palette on my nose as highlighter. And I can't lie, I have to start highlighting my nose because it was really snatched, like really snatched. I was like, okay, period. So Besides from that, I did use a different palette. It's still Morphe, but it's kind of old. I just always use this palette because it has so many colors in it, and that's what I use for that little Tiffany part. And then I don't know if I did blush on camera, but I did use a NYX blush in the darkest shade that they have. That's the one that I used, and it was really cute. And this is kind of how the makeup's going. I'm doing my eyelashes, and you guys will see the rest at the end because I usually don't do my eyelashes on camera. I feel like you guys get the gist. So I'll let you guys see the ending. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want any other makeup challenges from me, I'm totally down. Just comment it down below, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.